Hey rock stars, welcome back to Metaphysical Monday. Hope you're all doing well out there. So we are going through a major transformation in this country and the world. Many of you are already recognizing it and experiencing it. I wanted to share an observation, and I'm going to share stones that are going to help with transformation. But first I want to share a little observation I had, and that is about the divine feminine uprising. So many of you have heard of that term, feminine uprising, divine feminine, and I talked about it in terms of the pandemic and how a lot of us observed that it's made us have more yin energy. So if you have a problem with the terms masculine, feminine, and get too wrapped up with the genders, just look at it as yin and yang, because our world is a dualistic world made up of these two energies, yin and yang. And ideally, we want to be in harmony with both of them, but because of the patriarchy, the world has been dominated with too much masculine energy, right? And especially in the United States, where we're always doing, going. It's very yang. And the pandemic has made us be more yin, be more quiet and still and internal and less doing. And we talked about that before. And recently, with the uprising of the Black Lives Matter movement and to work against police brutality, to bring down police brutality. Well, if you think about it, police brutality is very aggressive, it's very yang, right? And we're working to undo that. So that also is a very yin, very feminine thing. And so again, we've got this is part of the feminine uprising that's going to help balance the imbalance of masculine and feminine energies on the planet. And I just thought that was pretty interesting, so I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so because we're going through this major transformation, many of us are feeling unsettled and kind of wondering, ungrounded and wondering what's next and a little anxious. So, I want to encourage you to go to use your grounding stones and the stones that help with anxiety, bring calm. And remember, a lot of stones do multiple things. So some of those stones I'm going to share with you, you'll see are also calming and grounding as well. So we need as much help as we can get. Some of us are having a difficult time with the transition. And so here's some tools that can help you. So first I want to share about ametrine. So ametrine is amethyst with some citrine with it, naturally occurring. You see the yellow over here? That's the citrine part, and the purple is the amethyst, and it's called ametrine. So ametrine clears stress and tension from the head, calming the mind. So again, this is another stone that can do a lot of things, and one of them is calming. It opens the third eye, promoting healing and divination. So divination is connecting with spirit and communicating with spirit and having them guide you, or having it guide you. It unites the masculine and feminine energies. The stone does. It enhances compatibility and acceptance of others. It shows where everyone is linked. Overcoming prejudice. Isn't that interesting? Emotionally, ametrine releases blockages, including negative emotional programming and expectations, facilitating transformation. Hang on. So, by the way, again, this is all from the Crystal Bible from Judy Hall. And it brings insight into underlying causes of emotional distress. Ametrine promotes optimism and well-being that is not disturbed by stressful external influences. So this is a wonderful stone for this time. Here's an ametrine sphere. You could see a little bit of the citrine right there. Oftentimes it's very subtle, the ametrine. You can see a couple more spots here. And we also have tumbled ametrine. And We have a few of these stand-up ametrine points. This one's on our website. This one's amazing. This one's really purple, and it's got the little bit of the citrine in there. Oh, there's a rainbow right there. This is a beauty, beauty. Oh, there's some more rainbows right there. So that's ametrine. Ametrine is a wonderful stone. Okay, now we have bloodstone. So bloodstone is basically a green jasper with red spots, just like this one. You want a nice balance of red and green. So bloodstone is an excellent grounding and protecting stone. Remember I talked about stones doing more than one thing? Grounding and protecting. It encourages selflessness and idealism and aids the recognition that chaos precedes transformation. So it is feeling very chaotic in the world right now, but this encourages, assists you in recognizing that this chaos comes before transformation. It's always darkest before the dawn, right? Bloodstone assists you in acting in the present moment. Mentally, bloodstone calms the mind. So besides protecting and grounding, it's also calming. Dispels confusion and enhances the decision-making process. It can revitalize the mind if you are mentally exhausted. Maybe some of you are feeling that way. This stone assists in adjusting to unaccustomed circumstances. What better stone can we have, right? This stone assists in adjusting to unaccustomed circumstances, which is what most of us are experiencing right now. Bloodstone. And we have smaller spheres too. These are really hard to come by the way. It's not easy. So bloodstone is found in a mix of jasper called fancy jasper from India. And it's just, it's not that common. Here's a smaller one. These are so awesome. And we have some great tumbled bloodstone as well. And I even have some bloodstone jewelry. Here's a beautiful sterling silver pendant. It's a slider, goes on a chain, slides back and forth. And then here is a ring. This is perfect with the 4 dots right there. It's like a constellation. And then we have some great earrings as well. And again, these are not easy to find, especially in jewelry. And then the next stone, so I got 3 stones for you today, and next week maybe I'll share more because there's more. Charoite is the next one. This is charoite. It's a really rare stone from Russia. So charoite is a stone of transformation. It is the soul stone that overcomes fear. Charoite stimulates inner vision and spiritual insight and aids in coping with enormous change at a spiritual level. Charoite encourages vibrational change and links to higher realities. At the same time, it provides deep physical and emotional healing. It helps you to accept the present moment as perfect. Psychologically, charoite integrates negative qualities and facilitates the acceptance of others. So again, charoite and bloodstone is really good for cutting down prejudices. It releases deep fears and is particularly useful for overcoming resistance of putting things into perspective. It is able, whoops, It is able to reduce stress and worry. So again, calming. This is another calming stone. Here's a pair of charoite earrings. And it brings about a relaxed attitude. By balancing the crown chakra, it assists in overcoming a sense of alienation or frustration. Charoite encourages a path of service to humanity. So if you have any racist people in your family or friends, you can give them charoite or bloodstone, and that could very well help their prejudices. Here's a pair of chairwhite earrings. These are great because they're so graphic with the black in there. I like the shape of those too. And then we have chairwhite and stud earrings. We have these little ones like that. Just small little round, good for a second hole. We have a little bit bigger. And we also have some oval shape. Here is a chairlight pendant. Again, this is a rare stone from Russia. And finally, we have a ring. And I also have some tumbled. Chairwhite got really expensive in the bigger pieces. It's not cheap in the smaller pieces, but it's extremely expensive in like spheres and eggs. I have this one disc and it's $95. And that's all I have for you today. So hang in there, everyone. We're going through big shifts in this world and we'll be okay. We just have to hang on and make it to the other side. And these are some tools that can help you. Hope you like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Cheers.